4,
3,
2,
1,
go.
It's Taylor Ronan, geeking. Filmed and directed by your boy. Music videos coming soon to Instagram and
Gang
YouTube.
gang.
So y'all make sure to tap in. Y'all sit back and relax. Take the song in.
Duval County, baby.
Real ambient. I mean, we went with a real mystical vibe on the video. So
Yeah, it sounds like something about to happen.
I eat it too.
exactly.
Okay, bitch, I'm geeking, ain't no sleep tonight. I can't wait, okay, like
I can't waste these Roxy's, bitch, I'm geeking, ain't no sleep tonight.
Okay.
Splurge a couple racks all in the day, okay, I probably might. How I stress on play money, know I'll double that tonight. I know I can't go wrong when off these drugs, I'm getting right. Feel like Goku walking beans, I never needed wings to fly. Master movement of my keys, now I got green, I ain't that Broly guy. Been that beast, ain't in my prime, felt like I was trained by God. Smoke on hidden leaves and blow leaf hurricanes, don't even try. Got some umbu quick to slide they up that fight like fire style. See through goofy clones and silly hoes like I got Neji's eyes. Paint this picture, watch it come to life, I start to feel like sigh. Okay, tell me why he's talking crazy, but he terrified. He ain't tryna play that nigga pussy, I been tryna slide. How I pull up to that fudge and then I catch him tryna hide. Only one thing I hate more than
What's
niggas,
going
bitches
on,
tryna
Duval
lie.
County? That was
Taylor Ronan. Song is geeking, baby. You already know the vibes.
Ben's got the video coming out with Ronan. I was at the shoot for the first part of it. That shit was wild. This man Ronan pulled out a sword, like a legit sword, bruh. And I think his homie had a sword too, didn't it?
Yeah, they both had swords.
Yeah, bro. Them boys got swords. I don't know why, but it was lit. I ain't gonna lie. I never seen a person bust out a sword out of music videos, even whenever I used to shoot music videos, and I had some weird things. But anyways, moving on, man. We got my brother Benz47 here. This is the head of The End Is Near.
What's up, y'all? How we doing?
I really want to start the episode off and just give some gratitude, man, because I really wouldn't be pushing the way I'm pushing with all this stuff without Benz. For two reasons. Being in The End Is Near. Benz is always on our ass about posting and getting content out there and creating, and he'll even tell you know what I'm saying, if you going through some shit, you in a hole, you just not feeling creative, so what? Like you just gotta get in there and do it, bro. Like if you know how to do it, you know how to do it, bro, and eventually pushing through, you'll get it. And I've been one to learn how to do something but kind of be scared to continue on it. And just with him pushing, man, that kind of got me starting the podcast, man. I mean, Benz is definitely a big part of that. And the second reason that this is from him is the way you're viewing us is this beautiful Sony A7 III.
That shit is fire.
Yes, very fire. He shoots on the same thing, so that's going to be clutch for us whenever you see us together on a set,
We're going to be going crazy.
at a show.
At a show, at a video.
I thought you was going to
At
say
an
we're going to be
event.
going crazy.
We always going crazy, baby. You already know the vibes.
Yes, sir. Gang, gang, gang,
But
gang.
listen, man, my biggest thing is, like, I get that a lot. Like, I do this and that. But really, in all honesty, that potential and all the greatness that y'all have shown within the collective, like, that shit's all in you. You know what I mean? You just need somebody to tell you sometimes that, you know, what you're doing is, you know, what you're supposed to be doing. And I think that's what it's about, man. I think y'all all did this because y'all wanted to do it. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really proud of everybody in the collective and just the things that we getting done in terms of traveling, videos, music, engineering, podcasts, tattoo artists. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, bro, that's the thing, man. If pretty much anything you need in the creative field, we can provide to you. And if not, then we definitely have somebody that we can link you to. And you know what I'm saying? We can all collaborate and get your vision together. But in The End Is Near, we got rappers, we've got producers, we have Primo as our engineer. Doesn't somebody else engineer, or do they just record themselves? I think Chop.
Engineers.
We got Chop. I think Chop also does videos.
Does videos, beats.
So-
I mean, bro, there's a bunch of Swiss Army knives in this bitch.
Yeah, bro. And then we got a clothing designer, right? What is a pepperoni?
Oh, that's
Deep
Ethan.
dish?
He's
What? Yeah, Ethan.
So Ethan with abrasion. I mean, he's a part of the end.
Oh, that's Ethan in the group?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't have his personal page. I've known Ethan for a long time. Back when I was doing something else for the city.
He put me on like a lot of when I was first coming up, because I've done 3 other clothing brands before I did the End Is Near. So I mean, before I started this one, I really was like watching what he did, because he's been doing this shit for a while now. So he helped me out, like showed me the ropes on how I'm supposed to be moving instead of just walking in the dark and shit like that. So shout out to Abrazen, man. Shout out to Ethan. That's the homie, man. Shout out to the collective. We out here.
That's what's up. That kind of leads me into something I wanted to ask you. Is there anybody in the city that you feel helped get you to where you are in your craft? I mean, you said Ethan. I know Ethan does clothes, but Ethan doesn't do videos. So maybe, anybody in the video world that kind of helped show you the ropes, or did you self-taught?
I'm pretty self-taught for the most part. I had a mentor who was white man. He taught me a lot of the basics, like on how a set's supposed to look, how to control a set, how to move as a director. He shoots more cinematic. I'm more I don't even know what you would call mine, like the way I film. But yeah, man, he was a big mentor. But in terms of like getting to where I am now, every single person I've ever met has played some vital role in where I am, whether that being good or bad. You know what I mean? So I've had like my homie Andy. I hate Andy. Andy says he was the seed or the foundation of the tree. You know what I mean? Like the branches are different artists or producers or stuff like that. So you know what I mean? Like the networking aspect of it. Like I've met so many people, and those people have opened doors, and those people have opened doors. You know what I mean? So like whether it was a good or a bad outcome, you know what I mean? It's always been, everybody's been a part of that journey. And, you know, like a part of the process, you know what I mean? So I've appreciated everybody. I mean, like I said, you know, everybody has a vital role in your journey. So.
That's what's up. Whenever I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, about that topic, I was more so thinking like somebody who taught you something, but I think it's dope that you responded with like everybody that you've met has got you there in some form or way. So instead of like, oh yeah, this person taught me everything at the beginning, and then I went through like, nah, this person taught me this, and then after I got to the next level, then somebody else taught me something, then the next level. So I like that answer. That's a way different answer than I thought I was gonna get. I thought it was just gonna be the mentor portion. I thought it was just gonna be that, but I like that the tail end of your response. That's nice.
I mean, bro, like I just feel like no matter like anywhere you are, somebody can teach you something and that you can replicate within your craft. I mean, if I did have to name one person, it was like, you know, like Dewey, white man. You know what I mean? He when I've only been doing this for 3 years. All my, you know, the way I film, the way I storyboard, the way I move, it's all been self-taught. You know what I mean? Trial and error. You know, when I first started filming, nobody took me serious. Nobody wanted to even pay me $75. Now,
right,
the minimum $600. You know what I mean? Like, just believe in yourself. You know, I think a lot of people have issues on trying to calculate the future and whether or not that should be doing, you know, I mean, whether or not they should be doing what they're doing or if they should be doing something else. I mean, if it can bring you happiness, I mean, if it brings you happiness and fills whatever void you have within yourself or void that you have within your life, I mean, don't worry so much about the money. I mean, the money will come. You know what I mean? You just need a good support system and a good belief system within yourself.
I agree with that. Whenever I was doing videos, that's kind of what got me out of there. I wasn't really making the money that I wanted to, and that caused me not to really be into it. But one other thing was definitely I was shooting on like a Canon T3i.
No, facts.
So I was like, I never had like the quality I have now, and now all I have to do is turn it on, and it looks really good. Yeah.
No, facts.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing with like the money aspect of it, like the money's nice, you know, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, I need this. Like I need to create. I need to make art. I need to make music. It's the only way I can live. I mean, the money's nice though, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it's about how it makes me feel. Like without the film, without the clothing, without the art, you know, like who am I? Who is Benz? Who am I without that shit? So, you know what I mean? That's what I do it for. I mean, it gets me up every day.
Right.
It puts me to bed every night. You know what I mean?
And you're a full-time entrepreneur, right? Like you don't clock in on nobody else's clock.
No, I don't. Yeah. Thankfully, very blessed to say that, by the way, because I've worked jobs before, bro. But like, I'm gonna be real. When I would work jobs, I would just be doing this in a notebook or some shit, or be on my phone. having a job is very, redeemable, is very respectful, bro. Like, to clock in and to be doing shit you don't like to do, particularly. I mean, if you find a job that you genuinely love, good. Good. You have it figured out. But there's a lot of people that have jobs that they genuinely don't like. I just feel bad, you know what I mean? But I'm very blessed to be in the situation I'm in, you know what I mean? I don't ever take that shit for granted.
Yeah. So whenever you were saying, people was helping you at the beginning, and then a lot of people didn't want to help you.
Yeah.
What advice would you have to people, let's say like in high school, or because nowadays, bro, like if you got the latest iPhone, bro, you could be shooting quality content right on your phone. So like, what advice do you have for somebody like in high school? Let's say they don't have many resources. They do have many resources because they have YouTube and they have Reddit. Y'all gonna hear me a lot preach about YouTube and Reddit. But other than that, though, like how to move within things, how to find themselves, find their style. Like, what advice do you have for people that are thinking about getting into this field?
So, I mean, personal experience, if you're in high school right now, just be yourself. You're not really going to be able to do that for the most aspect because you want to fit in, you want to be accepted, which is, it's just human nature. But I'd say if you can find some type of way, find a way to be yourself, find a way to make yourself happy, find people around you that, you genuinely want around and shit like that. And in terms of like filming, bro, I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, if you start now, like your creative journey, if you feel like that's something you want to do, I mean, go grab a phone, you can go to Goodwill, maybe come up on a VHS camera. I mean, bro, the possibilities are endless, but none of that shit's going to start until you get up off your ass and start believing in yourself. I mean, if this shit is something you genuinely want to do, then it's like, it's time to start moving. I mean, you're so young. I mean, 17, 18, 16, whatever the fuck, how old you are in high school. I mean, none of that shit matters, bro. Hold yourself to a certain standard. Don't get caught up in the bullshit like everybody else does. I mean, to be a legend, you got to make legendary moves. You know what I mean? And if you just so happen to start that shit in high school, you're going to be ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean, just find what equipment you can. Find whatever editing things. Like, bro, like the lookbook I shot for Enders Near, it was a free app. I shot the photos in my backyard and I edited it. You know what I mean? And it looks like we went to an actual photography studio. It's 2023, bro. There's no excuses. You have the internet. And if you are in that generation, bro, you're in a generation of change, bro. Like every generation after the 90s, gang, you have no excuse. If you're broke, if you're not making motion, if you're not doing your craft, if you're not focusing on the things that you want to do, that's your ass. That's on you. No excuses. So
I think that summed it up for sure. No excuses.
Thanks.
No excuses. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's definitely probably the most important part, bro, because anything can be an excuse. I don't like the way my voice sounds. I don't like talking to people like, no. Them platinums definitely a pretty top tier there. But so you said they could go to Goodwill and they could get a VHS camera. You use VHS cameras a lot, and
my main aesthetic.
I done been to your place and it's about 10 VHS cameras over there. So what got you into VHS cameras? Did you go to Goodwill and buy one?
So it started off when I was a kid. I was heavily into VHS. Something about the nostalgia. Like every year that I grow older, I find myself, loving the year before. It's a weird thing. Like I'm like really, really into nostalgic shit. Like something that is able to pull a certain feeling out of you, like create that weird imaginary sensation that you think the feeling, but it's not 100% there. That's the feeling I fucking live for. I love nostalgic shit, whether that being sad or happiness, you know what I mean? So it started off as a kid though, like the VHS shit. I love the little fucking the RGB. Excuse me, beer's kicking my ass.
Yeah, now that beer gets you
burping, boy. But I was heavy in nostalgia. Like I said, I love the CRT TVs. Even when I was growing up, I used to fuck around with VHS cameras when I was a kid growing up. And as I started doing more and more film, I wanted the more eerie shit, the darker shit. And I feel like the VHS, the way you can, glitch a CRT or, rewind, or if you smack a VHS camera a certain way, if you fuck with the actual visual port, the cord that makes the visual onto the screen. And if you wiggle that shit, you can get like glitches and shit. Like that type of shit, bro, is just, I love it, bro. I mean, I don't like the super sharp, fine print image. Like I love 4K, don't get me wrong. But if I had to choose between a 4K video and a VHS video, I want to shoot VHS. Just something about it. It naturally looked good. Like if you were to shoot a standstill video all in 4K compared to a standstill video in VHS, a VHS is going to blow it out the water every time. It's just nostalgia. Humans love the past. You know what I mean? Humans love the past. I bet in the 40s they were talking about the 30s, and the fucking 50s they're talking about the 40s, and the fucking look at the way we fantasize over the 2000s. Yeah. You know what I mean? In the 2000s we thought 2000 shit was whack, but now it's come back.
Yeah, and history always repeats itself.
That's what I'm saying. It's it's a never-ending cycle.
Whenever we were at Monday Night Raw and I was using the VHS, which one was that? It's like a
PD170 mini DV.
Panasonic?
Sony.
Okay. Yeah, that bit was like, it's old. It's a VHS, bro, but like,
it's clear.
I'm still impressed by it. Like, it's real. I feel like almost sometimes, depending on what lens you have, the zoom was better than like a zoom on like a DSLR lens.
Yeah,
it's just real smooth. Like that little flick, the little switch is just really, really smooth. Whereas I feel like I can't get nothing smooth out of that, bro. Like they need to fix that. Bro.
Yeah, I mean the cameras were just different. I mean you got to think though, the PD170 was like the professional, like the top of the grade, fucking like a mini DV cam. So like there's different VHS formats. VHS-C is going to give you your more grainy, like what the traditional VHS would look like. Then you got your VHS-C. Oh, I just said that. The mini DV, which is a more HD version of VHS. It's more sharp. It's more, it's got the grain. It's got the vibe, but it's clear. You know what I mean? Like the footage I sent you, it's clear, but it's still got the vibe, and it's authentic vibe.
Right.
I see a lot of people out here using like VHS overlays and VHS this. Like if you want to do VHS, just do it, the authentic way, because the overlays just look cheap. I'm just going to keep it 100 with y'all.
Yeah, the only way to really get it in there, get it to look VHS, if it was like 4K or whatever, would probably be to like compress it, and like you'd really have to restructure the file. It's not going to be about the effects, because I completely agree, bro. Whenever I try to put some VHS shit on some high res footage, that shit look cheesy, bro. Like it look real.
It looks
cheesy.
out of place. Can we get that joint? But
yes, T4, get the joint. Shout out to T4, man. My boy T4 in here assisting with the shoot.
Head producer of the collective, man. The greatest producer in Jax. And if you don't know the name now, then you're gonna know it sooner than later. And it's gonna be tragic.
T4, look at me. Head producer for now.
I'm
just playing. The podcast my main focus.
For now.
But
he did say that earlier.
Listen. I do my thing when it comes to the beats. I've been doing that the longest. I started off doing beats before
Give me the beat.
Actually rapping. I was writing raps before I made beats, but before I recorded raps, I was making beats. And the first song I sampled was a Lil Jon song with Fabo called I'm a J.
I bet you did.
I'm a J. And J means junkie. So they were just talking about doing drugs. But I took one little sound and I just sampled that sound and made a beat out of it, and it was history after that, bro. But like I said on the first episode, y'all do not want to hear my old beats that I did.
He said, I don't even want to hear them. I watched that bitch.
I do not.
I watched the full episode.
I appreciate that, gang. That bit was definitely pretty long,
informational,
and I felt like based off of my own critique, like being self-critical. It matched up pretty good with what everybody told me.
Yeah, you did good.
Even I had some people give me like some real deal like feedback, and other than that feedback, everything else was still in line. So I'm definitely proud of it. This is just the beginning, like I said in the intro, man. They gonna watch me grow. But aside from doing what you're doing now,
that's some gas.
1, videos, 2, clothing brand, 3, collective, bringing multiple people together. Other than those 3 things, is there anything you plan on doing or that you are doing to improve the culture in the city?
The shows.
The shows, okay. Already threw a show last year at the End Is Near Live.
Yeah,
yes, sir. That shit was.
You were there, bro. The whole journey. The whole journey.
Was,
shout out to C, man. Fucking help me. Actually, shout out to the whole crew that day, bro. The End Is Near Live was so stressful. You know what I mean? It was so successful, but so stressful. Yeah, bro. We really. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Man.
That was my. I think that was the first thing I did with you. Other than when we first met at Oak Video Shoot, I think that was the first thing I did with y'all.
Chemistry was so you came in there ready to fucking rock and roll. Though.
Oh yeah, I was just following Benz wherever he was going. He barely would ask me to do anything, but I was just following him just in case he needed to do something. And he'd be like, "Hey, Big C, can you do this?" And then he gone. Can't find him. Don't know where he at. Disappeared. That boy was on go. He was trying to make sure everything was right. Trying to make sure the aesthetic was different. A lot of people throw events at 1904, so he was just really trying to make sure that his shit looked different. And then, like, he had a mishap with the VHS. He was trying to do, like, a live feed on a TV so you could see the stage as soon as you walk in. That bit would shut off. If he was recording, it wouldn't go to the TV. But when it wasn't recording, that shit would cut off. So all we had to do was have somebody every 10 minutes, every 5 minutes, go click the cord, and we made it work. So
all night.
Yeah, that was definitely definitely one for the books. What do you think you executed how you envisioned?
Honestly, bro, I think I did more than what I envisioned. The show was mainly for Jacksonville. It was like a thank you for, supporting me, trusting me.
Duval County, baby.
Like the turnout itself, you know what I mean, it blew my mind. It just really showed me like how many people genuinely care about me, how many people genuinely support me. It was just like, that it brought me in tears. I remember standing on that stage and like looking at how many people. It was during Ronan's set. It hit me, and it made me tear up. Like it was just wild. It was like this rush. Like holy shit. Like I did something where everybody's here right now. They're having a good time. They're actually in the moment. And do mind, it was hot as fuck in that bitch. It was summer. I don't remember if it was not summer, bro, but it was like 90 to 100 every day.
It's summer until like November.
Okay,
in
facts.
Jacksonville.
All right, so bro, it was just mad hot. Everybody, I still to this day get asked when's the next show. It's going to be this year at the end of the year. I'm not throwing shows every month. I'm not throwing shows every fucking 4 to 5 months. I want it to be special. I want it to be something when y'all come out, y'all really leave it all there. You know what I mean? It's about the city. It's about the artists that are performing. It's about the culture. It's about the end is near. And then finally, at last, at the very bottom of all of that, it's about me. You know what I mean? I put everything above me. I just want, like, my biggest goal is I see the fucking potential in this city. I see the artists. I see the creatives. I see everything. I mean, I don't know. I'm just the type of person, bro, if you actually got something in you, bro, like, I'm going to say that shit to you because I spent too much of my life being told I couldn't do this and that for no reason. I spent too much of my life being ridiculed, bullied, isolated, alienated, made fun of, whatever the fuck you want to say it, bro. And now I'm the same kid that got bullied are the same motherfuckers that want to be around me. Same motherfuckers that are asking what I do now or how I do this or, be watching my story without following me, creep ass motherfuckers, all that shit. You know what I mean? I got mad love for the city. The reason my face card is so good in the fucking city is because everything I do, every action, every word that comes out of my mouth is spent with genuine direction. You know what I mean? Like everything's calculated. I give a fuck. If I don't like you, you'll know I won't like you. Am I going to make a scene about it? No. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about moving this shit forward. You know what I mean? The end is near, like I said, is not just Benz. The end is near is everybody. You know what I mean? I may have created the barcode. I may have created, this and that, bro. But at the end of the day, like, I want everybody to feel like this is a family. Like, you wear that fucking number on the back of your jersey type beat. You know what I mean? So, that's mainly it.
Listen, I love that you wear the number on your jersey type beat. Tight beat, big dog. Tight beat. Hey, on that notice, man, we're going to take a break, man. We got to give the camera a little time to cool down. We'll be right back.
Give Benz a little time to cool down.
All right, Duval, we are back, and we're going to get back to the segment 4, 3, 2, 1, in which I'm going to name a topic, a subject, or a question, and then I'm going to count down from 4, And
3.
Benz is gonna.
I thought we.
I see. It would have been 5 if I just picked up on it and said 2, but it didn't happen.
I thought we were having a team. Let's try it out though.
4,
3,
2,
1,
go. Damn. I ain't gonna say go though. All right, let's go. Actually, I am gonna say go. That's what the segment's called.
That was
White?
That was a 678 Grinchy ad lib, by the way.
White or dark liquor? 4, 3, 2, 1.
White.
Racist.
White. Bro, I just dark liquor. Like, are you talking about like what type of? I really don't like any dark though.
It's okay. I like tequila, so.
Yeah, that's what I like. I don't like whiskeys unless it's Screwball. I just the whiskey taste or the cognac or I just don't enjoy it. I like I like this I drink tequila straight out of the bottle with orange juice.
I was at the Real Team one night and they didn't have any tequila. I don't know how, but they didn't have any tequila and I drank Remy Martin and I'll stick with my tequila, baby.
Shit just makes me sick.
I'll drink a Neo Reposado. Like I'll drink any kind of tequila, but that's my drink. All right, favorite snack from the corner store. 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Fuck. Hot fries, the Andy Caps, the oven baked crunch.
Not the Chester's hot fries. Andy Caps, the blue bag.
The blue bag.
Yes, sir. All right. Go-to song when you're in a bad mood. 4, 3, 2,
What type of
1.
bad mood? What type of bad mood?
Okay.
It's like that
okay.
for me.
I wasn't prepared for that.
Okay.
So how about you do this? How about you ask me that and then you count down 2?
Okay. Why don't I just ask you that and then you ask me?
Because I already asked you and you countered me. All right.
Fine. Just ask me the question. I'm gonna do it because I mean, there's a lot of songs, bro, that have different meanings, but Drex Carter, Tenant Love, or a dream I've never had, or tired of the sick or bad days, sad days, tired of the sad days, tired of the sad days.
Those are all about the
Final
same.
answer.
Those are all by the same artist?
Yeah, I fought with Drex Carter. He's in Orlando.
You said Drex Carter. Drex Carter. Okay.
That's the game.
I will drop the links to him when the episode is while you're viewing this. You'll see it right down there.
Facts.
All right.
This area.
If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be and why?
Raccoon.
Why you ain't let me count down? You're not letting me do
my
my
fault.
segment, brother.
My fault. Get excited.
Go ahead.
A raccoon. Like a domesticated raccoon.
Listen, I just looked at T4 because T4 know when we did the fried forecast, which I'll tell you about that later. The animal answers from Benz are hilarious, bro. Like,
Gang.
a domesticated raccoon. What's funny is I know somebody who has a domesticated. It's actually not domesticated. She found it as a baby in the wild, and then she just like tried to raise it, and that shit went wild, and she had to send that bit out.
Oh, damn.
Same story you're trying to mention.
Bro, I walked in her house, and I thought it was a dog, like running up to me, and then I looked, and I was like, bro, it's a motherfucking raccoon. What? That's not okay, bro. That's country as fuck.
You
bro.
wanna hear some-
Hey, Benz,
some
you
funny
country
shit?
as fuck for
You want to
that.
hear some funny shit?
Tell me.
I was this close to getting a raccoon. I had just watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And Rocket Raccoon was my favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that motherfucker was funny as hell, bro.
I ain't had my shades on.
That's 3 times now.
My dog. It's the first time on camera. Thank you, sellout.
But I was that close to I was that close to getting one. I had the paperwork and everything. But
So what happened?
what deterred me from doing it was watching the YouTube videos. They're vicious. I mean, they're not mean, like not vicious, but I'm talking about like you have to build like their own little area.
So
Like they have to have room, or like they'll find. They're smart, bro. They're mad smart.
So you was like, all right, I'm finna get this raccoon, I'm finna do this paperwork. I got this.
Exactly.
I don't have it yet. I'm gonna watch videos of raccoons on YouTube because I can't wait. And then you was like, what? They do, huh?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't let that in my house.
There's this.
Nah, we got y'all listen, you can keep the deposit. Bro, I don't want that bit. I'm good.
There's this Canadian YouTuber that just feeds all these raccoons, and they're fat as hell. And there's like 30 of them. And I just hope, you know, when I'm an old man, I'll have a porch full of raccoons too.
Listen, our dreams are not the same.
Respectfully.
And our YouTube feed is not the same. Not at all.
He feeds them like hot dogs and shit, bro. It's funny as hell.
That's awesome. So I was going to ask you, tell me something weird about yourself, but you just told me you want a domesticated raccoon and you watch a guy on YouTube that has 30 raccoons. So that might have settled it for me. But do you have anything else, like something weird about yourself? Like weird can be fine, bro. It's good, but like just something that's unique to you.
I'm an open book, gang.
Maybe something nobody else in the collective is into, or...
I am a very weird individual, but I'm gonna be real. I have like multiple. I wouldn't say I have multiple personalities, but like I act differently. Like you know how I express it, how like like Theo, I'll make the jokes and be funny and shit, but like strangers, but like I don't know. There's like levels to the shit, but something weird. I don't know. I feel like I'm a weird individual. You know. I make weird noises all the time. I yell at people randomly. Like, just noises.
I kind of do the same stuff, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think it's just some white boy shit.
Maybe. I wake up that day and I choose violence. I see somebody and I just make a noise.
Public service announcement. I ain't that white. I don't choose violence.
Obviously, I'm not getting out the car and beating the fuck out of them. I'm talking about yelling out the window.
No, I've seen you do it.
I think it's funny. I'm probably going to do it all the way till I'm an old man.
All right, so I was reading up on your interview. I want to say, forgive me if I'm wrong, was it Ivan Washington?
Yeah, Ivan Washington. He's in Tampa.
Okay. So I seen you were always into fashion. I want to know, what was your first hypebeast purchase?
Damn. What do you consider hypebeast? Because, like, no, I know, but like, there's modern hypebeast, but because like, I think a hypebeast brand that is around today. My first thing was like a Supreme camp cap. I was like really into Supreme because of like Odd Future in 2011.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator definitely.
Yeah,
blew Supreme the fuck up.
Yeah, it was definitely because of Tyler. Definitely because of Odd Future.
You got any golf wing?
I do. I actually do.
That's lit. Okay.
Some of the OG ones.
Real supporter.
Bro, I was on his shit was just so rebellious, bro. I used to be in like school drawing the inverted cross with the Odd Future Wolfgang, Kill Them All in the middle. Bro, like cat shit, bro. He was on.
That boy said kill them all. I don't know much about them boys back then. I know more about Tyler's like newer solo career, but listen, the first video I seen was them like putting a bunch of drugs in a blender and drinking them, and then their teeth were falling out and shit, yeah, bro. Listen, bro. I'm not saying it was corny, but it wasn't for me, bro. Like I knew people who were bad on drugs and shit, and I don't know. I thought they was like normalizing it. I understand it now because I fucking love Loiter Squad, bro. Hey, listen, why you got so many necklaces? That motherfucker Earl sweatshirt was wild. He's a Pisces too, bro.
He's a Pisces too.
I ain't into all that astrology stuff. I
am.
I believe
he's a Pisces, man. Pisces gang, we out here. Water gang or nothing.
I believe anybody that believes something, like if you really believe it, bro, then it's real, bro. Like when people like who are really into any religion, like they think that's real, bro. So it's real for them. Yeah. Like it don't. You create your own thing, bro.
Just like Big C believes in space.
I'm not sure if space is what they say it is.
Nah, you said space was not real.
That's what I say to like upset people. That's like when I say the earth is flat.
Do you believe that? Do you believe the earth is flat?
I don't believe anything but myself.
That's the quote.
Yeah. Yeah, real talk. But yeah. As y'all can tell, this second half of this podcast is fun. We're having fun, man. This is gang. You're going to see Benz on here like in and out. Like he's going to be a repetitive guest. He's always got a lot going on. What's the next video you got dropping?
I did some weird shit with my neck. Did you see how fast I reacted?
I did not because I was turning my neck to look at you.
I was on that. I was ready to answer that question. I was excited.
Yet he hasn't.
All right, so I got a couple videos coming out. Taylor Ronan Geeking, like I said, that's going to be honestly a huge project. Filmed and directed, edited in terms of color grading, sequencing, you know, some of the early shit. Then I got Future. I got a couple other homies. I got 3 other editors basically on this project. Shout out to them.
And that's why the price went up.
Yes, sir. Motherfucking, yeah, bro. And then I got someone with ATM, Jay Shining, which is part of 678. And then Benny Banks, Baby Nines is coming out as well. Just a lot of fire shit, bro. A lot of fire projects coming out. I mean, the geeking video. Oh, and shout out! I also got the Big Reek video. The Big Reek video is also dropping. The one we shot in Orlando, and then we got the End is Near Goes to Tampa video that I'm about to shoot next week, and that's probably gonna be out in a couple weeks. So I mean, bro, in terms of content, bro, this year, bro, we really finna take over. Everybody in the collective is. Everybody's been pushing this shit. Everybody's been going up. Like we got over that little speed bump in 2022.
Yeah,
I feel like that was just a weird way to end the year for a lot of people. Everybody was down bad, but everybody slowly but surely getting the money up, getting the motivation back up. I mean, it's just all about staying consistent. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say. Listen, bro, I would say 2022 is what made what we doing now, bro. Like,
no, facts.
Like 2022, like it had its. Hold on 1 second. There you go, brother. It had its moments, you know what I'm saying? Like shit was tough at times, bro. But like for us, like we're speaking about us right now. I feel like we grew a lot. Like when did I join the collective? Like August, July, something like that.
You've been making moves,
and like from that time to now, not even just me though, bro. Like y'all, like the quality of your stuff done went up.
That's true.
I didn't hear T4 beats till a while in. We got to get a collab in.
No, his sounds.
We might do that after we done recording this.
T4's production has expanded.
Yeah, T4 make the kind of beats I like to rap on, but I don't really know how to make them properly.
Gang, I'm telling you, he's got so many sounds that he's been developing over these months. Like, he's mainly like, I wouldn't say he's in a box, but he specializes, I say, in more of a boom bap, lo-fi, very soulful samples.
Yeah, that's not a box. That's what he does.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. He specializes in because he's been expanding his catalog huge. He's been making more aggressive shit. He's been making trap beats. He's been making hyper pop beats. He's been making shit you would put in a video game, shit you would put in a movie. I mean, bro, this man is just endless sounds, endless. This man cooks beats like it's mac and cheese, bro.
Hello.
That's the quote. Go ahead.
Hello. Okay, I wasn't sure which one it was. That shit loud. I gotta level up the sounds.
I remembered it though. Yeah, when he said that shit, I'm like green button.
All right. What's the last purchase that you made for $100 or less that meant the most to you?
Shit, that's a good one. Damn, bro. $100 or less meant the most to me, bro.
Well, it could be any time. Anytime you've spent $100 or less than $100, and it's been very beneficial to you.
I don't fucking know, bro. Like, I have no clue. There's so many.
None of your equipment was.
No, it's all pricey. I mean, I spent $5 on a VHS-C camera. That VHS-C camera that I used today, all I did was put a battery in it.
There we go.
Less than $100. Less than $10.
Shit, $5.
Less than $6. God.
I might need to bring the threshold down. Shit, goddamn. $100 is too high. My dog jumped to $5, and it was a fire purchase.
Ben's play of the week. He's trying to pass the Wood Scholar. He's trying to pass the Wood Scholar.
Hey, I like this. I like this half and half.
You like that?
Like the first half, we was very serious, and we still getting into it, but this is very laid back and more fun. I feel like a lot of the viewers are going to be, letting loose. Maybe I know a lot of my friends watch this at the end of their day versus listening to it in the middle of the day.
Yeah. I mean, bro, Like when it's a serious topic, we get serious. I mean, bro, it's just a good energy shift. You know what I mean? It's all vibes. It's like a roller coaster, man. You don't know what the next section is gonna be about.
Well, there's a fun fact about me. I don't really fuck with roller coasters like that. You catch me at Universal Studios, I'm riding the Mummy about 3 times. You catch me on Jurassic Park, I catch that big drop. That's cool. The Hagrid shit, like the Harry Potter
shit, the baby coaster.
Hagrid ain't no baby coaster, bro. That shit fire. Listen.
Oh, is that the speed bikes?
Yeah, bro. When you in a bike, you tripping, bro.
I thought it was the.
Nah, that bit. Hey, when that bit go up, and then you go backwards.
The Hagrid shit crazy. The
Hagrid shit go crazy. All the Harry Potter shit's fire though, but I mean the other ones ain't like adventurous.
No,
but
my favorite is the rocket, bro. I love that adrenaline, that first fucking drop.
Yeah,
bro.
You sound like my girl. What song you listen to when you ride that?
They have a secret menu. I ain't been in years.
What?
Exactly.
Didn't know that.
I'm on that.
Okay, but what did you listen to when you did ride?
Stronger by Kanye West.
That's what I would have picked if I wrote it.
Beastie Boys Intergalactic. Beastie Boys Sabotage, I think, is on there. I mean, maybe they have. I'm hoping they've updated the music by now.
You know what they updating in the Universal Hollywood?
What?
Super Nintendo World.
I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Damn, you ain't like Mario?
I'm an Xbox boy. Nah,
bro, you didn't like Mario, bro? Hey, T4, get your mans, bro.
I'm gonna be real. There's nothing against it. It's just it doesn't hold my attention.
Yeah, I'm done, bro.
You wildin'. You never fuck with any Nintendo game?
I like Mario Kart, but am I gonna sit there for 3 hours plus playing it?
Finish the podcast, bro.
All right, I take it from here. What's up, y'all? This is Benz47 with Forecast Podcast. Today I'm with my special guest, CuhLilWoe. How we doing?
What's going on, gang?
Good. So, what do you think was really like the process from the start to finish to get to where you are now?
All right. So, you know what I'm saying? My mama was feeling my daddy, and you know what I'm saying? They did some things.
At what point did you know your mom was feeling your daddy?
Just right now. I didn't even think about it like that because my daddy was never there.
Retweet.
But no, to get where I'm at, man, I've went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? I grew up here in Jacksonville, and then I moved to Niceville. I was born in Texas, Grand Prairie, Texas. And then I moved to
Grand Prairie, Texas. God damn it!
Hey, chill, bro.
All right, baby.
But no, and then I moved back here to Jacksonville. By the age of 1, I was in Jacksonville, and then by like the age of 5 or 6, I was in Niceville, Florida, which is near Destin. And then came back to Jacksonville when I was in 3rd grade. So what would that be, like 9? Spent like 3 or 4 years in Niceville, Florida. So most of my life I've been in Jacksonville. I'm 31 now. And shit, you know, I changed schools, so I changed friends a lot. And then in middle school, that's when I really, really got into like, how do people make songs? Like, how does this happen? Like, I don't know. I was slow, bro. Like, I ain't understand none of that, bro. Like, I didn't know I could get a mic and I could actually record in my house. I thought I had to go to a studio, and I'm like, oh, I can't go to a studio. So by the time I got to 9th grade, I met somebody who became a really, really close friend of mine, JD, and we decided we were going to rap. And in 9th grade, we was just writing, sharing a notebook. By the end of 9th grade summer, I stole my uncle's karaoke mic. Sorry.
Hell no.
Y'all wasn't using it. I'm sorry. I should have asked
You
them.
weren't using it.
Nah, but Unc and them always been there for me. Shout out to Unc and that barber.
And shout out to the karaoke machine.
But anyways, so I got that mic, and you know, in there where you hang your clothes in the closet, like how it has a space.
Yeah, a shelf.
No, yeah, the shelf, but then there's like a little space
crack
where you hang. So I stuck the mic in there.
Yeah,
that's how we recorded. We ain't had no mic stand, so we just stuck that bit in there, and then we rapping in there. We formed a group, put out a whole mixtape in 12th grade. Mind you, this is like 2009.
Oh, you going crazy.
500 copies, front and back cover, printed CD. DJ hosted.
They're on that mixtape like get low, get
Hey,
low, get low
if
to
you
the
wanna-
window.
hey, listen, no cap. If you want to find it, bro, it's on Dat Piff.
No, I need that. I need that.
Big Money Incorporated,
Big
BMI.
money bro, I need that. I need
Last
that.
of a Dying Breed. I want to say that's the name of the mixtape.
It better be. Look it up.
You said it's on what?
Dat Piff.
Oh, on that pip?
Yeah, bro. No cap.
First comment to drop the link in the comments
Used to be on that
gets a free In His Near shirt. So find Big C's mixtape and you get a free In His Near shirt of the size of your choice in the comments.
There you go. But all right, so from there, you know what I'm saying? We kept going with the group, and then we kind of separated and started doing our own thing. I ended up getting a camera. I started doing videos. I was still making beats. I was still rapping. Then I started falling back from rapping, just making beats, and I fell off doing videos. Like I said earlier, it's just the money wasn't really like what I was expecting.
Facts.
I wasn't getting what I wanted fast enough. And I should have just been patient, honestly, because I was further than I thought I was.
Thanks.
I was working with Dangler, R.I.P. Dangler. He used to go by another name, Opposition C. And I filmed, I want to say like 5 or 6 videos for him, bro. I filmed one of his first videos, like second or third. And we had some really good chemistry. I fucked with Lil Bro real hard. And then after, like, I don't know, he kind of stopped rapping for a little bit before he came out as Dangler. And we ain't do no more work. We stayed in contact, but we ain't do no more work. And then kind of that kind of what made me fall off, because he was kind of what kept me going, because we had a like fun relationship. I ain't never really charged him too much, bro. Like I charged other people more.
Yeah.
But then after I dropped off from that, I still rapped a little bit, kept making beats. I've never stopped making beats. I just don't be persistent with it.
No, face.
But then I did go to Atlanta with Taz Taylor of Internet Money. Shout out to that boy. He from Jacksonville. And we went out there. We stayed in Boosie's mansion. That shit was crazy. It was like 20 producers in that bitch.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, bro. That shit was crazy. And I ain't gonna say I fumbled the bag on that, but like Taz had really fucked with me and like kind of like gave me some opportunity, and my head was just somewhere else. And after that, I kind of just stopped doing everything, and I was just like working. Like I just kind of fell out of the passion with it and shit, going through like depression or whatever. And then I don't know, I found my rhythm, and that's when I started really grinding on the beats. And me and Chulo dropped an entire project. It's called Solid. Chulo Ramon. That's on all platforms. And then from there, like we kind of just here now. Like I got in Squadron 4. And then I got in The End Is Near. I really ain't just trying to take up too much time. This already drafted off longer than I thought.
Yeah, I was just sitting here just listening.
I switched it up for you to interview me, and I don't know. We just kept going. That's why we say that this bit fun.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Shit, you still doing it? We ending this with you. You running the show.
All right.
Since you don't play Mario Brothers, bro, it's your podcast now.
All right. This has been Benz47 interviewing CuhLilWoe, and now we're going back to my interview. Signing off.
Clever. I love it. And he hit me with my own tagline. All right, well, hey, we're back to Forecast. I'm CuhLilWoe. I'm here with Benz.
Benz47.
Hey, I hope y'all enjoying this, bro, because we having a great time. All right, so there's a lot of talk about your clothing on your interview with Ivan Washington, but I wanted to ask, how do you design your artwork that you put on your merchandise?
I mean, a lot of inspiration comes from things I grew up liking, things I currently like, aspects of the world. I'm heavily influenced by like propaganda. I'm really into like propaganda from like the, like the 20s all the way to even the 80s.
Like the 1920s?
Yeah.
Oof.
Like stuff like that. The propaganda in terms of like how they portray humans and like stuff like that. And then I'm really into pop culture. I mean, majority of my clothing is just me either creating or reinterpreting things that I really love. You know what I mean? Like I bring my paranoia, my anxiety, depression, like all that goes within my work. You know what I mean? It's just like an outlet to express how I feel.
All right. And what do you use to design your work?
Procreate.
And where's that? Like
That's on you can just get that on the what do you call it, the Apple App Store.
Mm-hmm.
It's only like $10. So
All right.
I mean, I do a lot of my drawings. Actually, all my drawings are from there. I source shit, like from like the internet. Like I'll find like either like references that I really like of the different subjects and shit like that, or that shit like that. So
you just do it on your phone?
no. I mean, I'll just be on my iPad. And
Oh,
I'll reference-
okay.
Yeah,
I ain't got no iPad. I be forgetting those are things.
Yeah, I got the Apple Pen with the iPad and then the
Oh
Procreate.
yeah, and the Apple Pen work like on like sensitivity and stuff, right? Like you can kind of like tilt it and it kind of
Oh yeah,
like
different
with
lines.
brushes and
Yeah,
stuff like
it's
that.
fire.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fire. It's
I
fire.
seen like a video on it, but I ain't got no iPad, so I was like, I don't need to watch this shit.
Yeah. No, it's fire. Yeah, I just find like with the Zodiac collection with the shirt you're wearing, I was really heavily into the Zodiac Killer at that time. And so I just did a bunch of research on the Zodiac Killer. I wrote out his little like letters word for word, important dates. Learned out his language, like all like on his sleeves. I wrote out like every single little letter. I did different variations of the Indisneer in his language, like studied all it, like watched like multiple documentaries, like just researching the collection. Like, so like if I'm really into something, I'm going to research what it is so I can kind of get a feel for what I want to portray. And then I add my like interpretation of it, like how I artistically express how I want the t-shirt to look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what the Zodiac Killer is a movie? It's based on a true person.
Yeah,
though?
that's a real serial killer.
When's
Yeah,
that? When
in
did
San
that?
Francisco.
When did that happen?
I believe it was like around the late 60s, 70s.
Okay. So like
He would the
Yeah.
new Batman. You know the Riddler? Have you seen the new Batman with Robert Pattinson?
no.
Okay. Well, the Riddler was based off him. Oh shit. The Riddler was based off him. So I mean, that's
Off the Zodiac Killer?
yeah.
Oh, shit.
The way he would send the little Riddler, the riddles, and like he would send like the decipher the code messages and shit like that. It was the same vibe, and that's why I was just really intrigued by the way he would like kind of like taunt the media and like had people on the edge of their seats. Like it's really dark, but and shit like that. It's just, you know what I mean?
I ain't even know.
Yeah, bro. It's,
I was just
it's a
supporting.
rabbit hole, bro.
You know what I seen? You know what I seen when I seen this? A crossword puzzle.
Facts. No, that's how it would look though. That's how it would be.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, that shit kind of fire.
Yeah, he
I
never
didn't even know
he
nothing
never was
about no
found.
Zodiac Killer or nothing.
He never
I'm
was
rocking
found,
some shit
too.
inspired about a serial killer.
Yeah, he never was found.
That's
They
like
never
some
found
real.
him.
That's some real rock star shit.
No, that shit was fire.
Nah, yeah, the design dope as fuck. I just didn't. I ain't even know that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, basically, like I said, just all my designs or most of my art just comes from, you know, the way I think, the way I feel, things I like. I mean, it's just me interpreting shit and just putting it on T-shirts. I mean, I just wanted to feel like art, you know, and all my clothes to feel like, you know, something special.
Yeah.
Instead of just being, you know, what's popping out there. You know, when I say pop culture, that can really be like any era, you know, as long as I fuck with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
What do you need to get better at when it comes to saying no?
what does that mean?
Like when you don't want to tell people no, and you do some shit you don't want to do. Like
I mean, I've actually gotten really good at doing that because I'm kind of a very direct person, very blunt with people, so I don't really have that problem.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's like I've learned. I used to be a yes man. People just take advantage. Like if somebody's like me, I've never tried a lot of like no drugs, other than weed and lean. You know what I mean? I've said no all my life. Like I mean, bro, if I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm not going to be made felt dumb or, you know, stupid for not wanting to do something. You know what I mean? I'm just like, no. Like, if y'all make a big deal of it, I mean, y'all look goofy, not me.
My dog turned this into a dare ad.
Hi.
I meant like
This is Benz47.
I meant like
If your friend's trying to offer you marijuana, just walk away. Say no.
I thought I was just talking about like like a business aspect, like when you should say no.
Same thing. if there's something
My
you
dog was
don't
like,
want,
I never did no drugs.
no, I'm saying it's all in the same ballpark. Like if there's like a certain video, like if the price ain't right, I'm gonna just tell them no. If somebody wants to go to a certain location or a certain shot does not look good, I'm gonna say no. Like I'm gonna do what's in the benefit of both of us. You know what I mean? Like if the money don't make right, like bro, like it's just like I'm gonna just say no. Like my time is money. You know what I mean? Like my thoughts are money. You know what I mean? Like I I put the time, I put the work in. I actually give a fuck about my work. You know why? Like if I don't like the way something is, if I don't like the chemistry, if the energy's off, I'm gonna say no. Just say no. Don't let people take advantage of you, man. If you an upcoming film director, clothing brand. Like, bro, like that's your craft. You took time to think about or think it out. You took time to, create whatever you're creating. If you feel like it's worth something to you, just say no. Don't waste your time. Don't waste theirs. Just say no.
Well, yes, I agree.
Just say no.
Oh man. All right, so we've had The End Is Near in Atlanta. We've had The End Is Near in Orlando. And now we're going to have The End Is Near in Tampa. What are the plans in Tampa? What are we doing? I'm not going to be able to attend.
I'm excited for Tampa. I already got the Airbnb booked.
Okay.
We're going to be 6 deep.
Okay.
Big minivan action.
Ooh.
We renting the minivan.
Ooh.
2 nights of madness.
Yes, sir.
Starring Big Reek.
Yo.
Hunter Ganger.
Who it is?
T4.
That's what up.
Ethan.
Okay.
Benz47. And then who else? Who's the last one? Oh, no shit. Benny Banks.
What about Hunter?
I already said Hunter. I had said Hunter Ganger.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
See, the gang threw me off. I just know him as Hunter.
Bro, it's gonna be a Oscar award winning night. You know what I mean? We got the rock paper scissors championship, the Atlantean versus the Orlandian winners. It's gonna be pay per view. I'm serious, bro. Dead ass. This has been we have the Atlanta's rock paper scissors champion and Orlando's. That's what I'm saying. It gets deep out here.
Not with the rock, paper, scissors.
I shit you not.
Hey, just to let y'all know, I got it on camera. I beat Ben's point of view. I'm holding the camera.
Beat me point of view.
Beat him, bro. I'm 1-0.
But check this out. Hold on. Let me get ready for this. This Friday. Not this Friday. Hold on. Let me do it again. Next Friday. Benny Banks versus Big Reek. One showdown, one match of rock, paper, scissors to determine the ultimate champion.
Why was that fucking good as fuck?
I think
you like that?
I think you should take up freelance voice acting.
Gang, I would have put more into it, but I didn't want to yell. That was I was giving you the minimal. Like if we were at my crib, dude, I would have been through the fucking roof. I'd be like, this Friday.
Oh, like this?
No, I'd be like,
This Friday.
This Friday.
Okay, you turned it into a metal show.
Yo, tell me that shit.
This what is it? System of a Down concert.
Yo, tell me that shit wasn't on point though. Tell me that wasn't. If I would have kept going, bro, that shit was on point.
That shit was dark.
Yo, that's how they be sounding, bro. They be over the top with this shit.
Yeah, man. Did you watch wrestling growing up?
Did I watch wrestling?
You younger than me, so we're gonna have different like people.
I watched the
watch?
good era of wrestling.
Oh, so you wasn't watching it
Attitude era.
So you wasn't watching it live when it was happening?
Bro, did you ever watch it when it came here?
Yes,
I did.
I seen Kurt Angle when he had hair.
I don't give a fuck about no Kurt Angle.
Nah, eat my dick, bro. Hey, listen, I seen
Punk,
Kurt,
Randy Orton,
Jeff
Jeff Hardy.
I seen Kurt
Triple
Angle
H,
when he had
Undertaker,
hair, bro.
head
That's
ass.
epic, bro. Epic, bro.
Nah,
that
bro.
was I was
wrestling
young.
was fire, bro. We used to have the trampoline in the backyard, and like jumping out trees and shit. We had a rooms to go kids couch, this little orange couch.
Not rooms to go.
I shit you not, bro. We used to bring that bitch on the trampoline and smack each other with it, slide it at each throat, bro. It was, bro, like people were getting fucked up on my trampoline to the point where moms would come over and they'd be like, "What are y'all doing?" Because they would think we're having like fights. I mean, I was like, "We're just wrestling."
So were y'all portraying characters?
Fuck yeah, we had the
you?
belts.
Who were you?
I used to like to be CM Punk.
Oh, see, that's exactly what I'm telling you, though, bro. We
the
grew
white
up
boy
in
with
different
the
eras, bro.
Areas.
I barely know who that is, bro. I know who it is, but I don't even know what he look like.
I'm talking about like 2000s wrestling.
2000 when? 2010?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. You say 2000s, bro. I was watching that bit.
Probably like
in the
2008,
year-
2007 and 8.
But listen, I was watching in the year 2000.
I'm 23 though, gang.
Before The Rock came back bald with all the tattoos, The Rock used to just have the bull right on his arm.
That man was fire.
And that's all he had. That boy had the hair.
Do you remember the big fat dude, Hawaiian dude, Samoan dude, I think he had the twist.
Yeah.
I used to love him, bro. Yeah. He would
What's his name?
Yo, that shit.
Who? Rikishi?
Yes, his name was Rikishi, bro. Yo,
That's my era, bro.
Listen, I was like 4 or 5. I remember I used to get hyped. I used to get hyped when he would do that little fucking special move, bro. I'd be like, he's about to do it. He's about to fucking do it to him. You know what I mean?
So you been when they've been here?
I've been once, bro. I'm gonna be real. All we like bought was like the. Damn.
All right.
Time to switch the batteries.
We'll be
Hold
right
on,
back.
no, just keep that bitch rolling. Right? Keep that bitch rolling.
Sure.
We switching the batteries.
All right. You went and you gonna be real. What happened?
We went and it was just really bad seating. It was at the Veterans Memorial Arena. And I guess but I should say it was dope to actually go though. You know what I mean? But I just couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
We were just really up there. But it was dope the fact that I could see, the actual ring and the people come out. It was just.
Was it like a televised? Like, is it like Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, it was Monday Night Raw.
Oh, okay. So you seen some big stars?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I left with merch.
Yeah, the one I seen, it wasn't televised. Like, it was one of those just like tours. But Kurt Angle was there. He was big as hell.
Was that one of your favorite wrestlers?
I like Kurt Angle.
I think you do too.
I liked him. He was cool.
I
really liked The Rock, but then Stone Cold was my man's. I had an Undertaker face.
I'm about to get this.
What you gotta get? Oh, he don't know how to get the light
He's
on.
struggling, bro. And I gotta pee.
Okay,
All right,
you go pee. I'll handle the light. We'll be right back. All right, we back. We got the light back on. We charged it. Things take time. Thank y'all for being patient. Anybody that's still tuned in after the light went off, we appreciate y'all. So for anybody that may want to book a video with Benz, I would like to ask, what's the process, like step by step, from somebody wanting to book with you to the end result of them getting their video?
That's a fire ass question, honestly. I've never been asked that. All right, so if you want to book a video with me, just hit my DM. Obviously peep my work, make sure my work kind of goes with what you want. Cause like sometimes I be having people hit me up and be like, "Yo, do you do this and this and this?" I'll be like, "Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no." But just hit me up. We'll talk a budget. We'll talk prices. If you want the VFX, which I do recommend. If you want interviews, commercials, photo shoots, weddings, we do it all. If they want to book a music video, let me stay on subject with my little ADHD ass. We'll book the video. We'll come over if they book the storyboarded package or whatever. We'll storyboard the whole project from start to finish, in terms of props, extras, like how we're gonna film it, the locations. We cover all the bases.
Yeah. So all they got to do is book it, and then you handle pretty much everything else.
Yeah. So
from whatever their idea is.
Yeah. So basically, I'll have them come over to the office. We'll have a meeting. And, what were you feeling? What were you envisioning? What did you envision for this project when you were writing it or recording it, And then I'll basically, I'll listen to the song multiple times, like with my eyes closed. And it kind of creates, kind of the music video in my head. in terms of like certain sounds, how it makes me feel, certain lyrics, aesthetic. You know, it's all in my head.
Okay. All right, and then you get it to the customer, and
Yeah, and then we basically after that we do that, get basically what the video is going to be about, who's going to be in it, the props, and then the day of the shoot, make sure everybody's together, got that group chat assembled. We go to the shoot the scenes. I'm gonna be real. A lot of times when I am shooting, things just come up. Scenes are made when they weren't even scripted.
yeah.
So I mean, it's really just moving with the with the blows. You know what I mean? Just making art. Well, hot dog.
Hey man, in boiling water.
In boiling water. Damn, bro.
Hey man, listen, but I will tell y'all that I have learned I can buy a cord for my lights to plug them up for constant
Let's just
power.
up the ISO.
So
We're gonna up the ISO.
we're gonna up the ISO.
We're gonna up the ISO.
Okay. All right, we back in.
All right, we're back in.
All right, so you get everybody together, you get things good on scene. All right, y'all done. You go home. You got the footage.
Yeah, so usually, I mean, depending on the project, I'll sequence the project, meaning I'll put the clips together in terms of the song, and then I'll send it out to, depending on the editor, like what vibe we're really going for and shit like that, depending if it's like CRT, paper effects, or animation. And then after that, we just wait for the product to be finished, and then we move on from there.
I heard you say CRT earlier. What does that mean? What is that?
So basically, the tube TVs, the old school tube TVs,
Yeah.
the actual screen, and like the lines and the RGB, and that's what an actual CRT is. It's like the actual screen,
okay.
and that's how you get that effect, is from either pulling from the CRT or recording the actual tube TV. So yeah, that's how you get that effect.
So you put your camera on a tube TV.
I just have my homie FCK SIG. It's like
Okay.
fuck sick. He's based in Chicago. He handles all my CRT stuff.
Okay. So we got the Chicago, and where's the Future from?
Future is from Russia.
Yeah, so we got people from all different places.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. Shout out to Future, man.
That's what's up, man. Okay. So see that's the beautiful thing nowadays with the internet and how easy it is to network with people. You're filming in Duval most of the time.
Yeah.
You got people from other places in our country to other countries taking hand in that and then bringing it back to Jacksonville. That's real cool how the chain can work. Cause like back in the day, bro, you just got what's around.
Yeah.
Like in town, if you don't know nobody who know how to do video effects, you just got a cameraman and you just got to deal with what you can. But nowadays, even if you didn't have your personal editors, you can go on Fiverr or wherever you want to go and
Internet's
find
changed everything.
anybody to help you, bro.
Exactly.
That shit's great, bro. That's another reason why, like you said, no excuses.
Exactly.
You just go, you can literally just type in Google whatever your question is and then put the word Reddit at the end. And you'll find somebody who feeling the same way as you, and you'll find your help. And then from there, you just go on YouTube. I be seeing people like in Instagram and like TikTok, and it might be kids or whatever, but they be like, what program is this? And it's like, bro, like, go get it. Like, go get the program. Like, get on that shit. I done seen like little 6-7-year-olds making fire beats. And they playing NPCs. They not just like on FL Studio clicking and dragging. So, yeah. You ever made a beat?
I've only made one beat.
Ooh, did you like it?
I actually thought it was really cool that I was able to make at least one beat. I have an alter ego, DJ Left Hand.
Ooh,
That's my producer
DJ
tag.
Left Hand.
DJ Left Hand. You don't want to shout out to motherfucking T4's, what is it, NPC? NPCs in video games. NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We just started smoking, and I mean, I met this dude named DJ Left Hand. He looks similar to me. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, okay. And he a producer?
We'll leave it at that.
Okay, my bad. I ain't mean to cross the line. I
Yeah,
apologize.
I can't speak on DJ Left Hand too much.
So whenever I met you as a videographer, and then I learned that you rap. And, you know, you did the video with Film Rat. Do you plan on ever, you know, giving the people some Benz projects?
In terms of music, I mean, so here's the thing, man. I started off doing music. I mean, I started doing poetry, and then I was like, I really loved rap. I really love music in general. I like every genre of music except for country. I just can't get down with it, except for Johnny Cash. I like Johnny Cash.
The Ring of Fire.
Man, Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire.
Yeah, I get down with that. But I want to drop the project, bro. It's just I feel like I mainly do the film and clothing, but I see this thing, bro. It's like I go in and out. You know, I won't write music if I don't feel it, I'm not writing. And that's why I think the big thing about being an artist is you got to sell yourself to people. You know what I mean? And I never liked the aspect of that. Like, I always wanted, that's why I like making music. Like, all my music is like, for me, people are like, damn, Benz, why don't you ever perform? Why don't you put your music out? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? If I start putting music out in terms of like trying to be something more than what I want it to be, it just don't make sense. In terms of my project, Life is But a Tragedy, or it's going to be called Memoirs of a Shadow. I haven't figured out what I'm going to call it yet. I'm thinking Memoirs of a Shadow. But I made most of that tape in 2022 and the end of 2021. I started making that tape after my Nana passed. That's when that tape began. And it's been almost a year now since I started making it. But I don't know, man. I don't know where I'm going with this. But in terms of the music, I do it for fun. I know that I'm better than most people at rapping. You know, I know that. But like at the same time, it's not something like I want to pursue. Like I do it when I need it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if I feel something, that's just how I do it. I put it in the music, or I put it in the clothes, or I put it in the film. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell myself or sell the music to other people. Like if you relate to my shit, good. If you like my shit, good. If you don't like my shit, then like all right. Either way, it's still gonna be there, and it's still like a timestamp. It's like timestamps for me. You know what I mean? I used to want to be a rapper. I really did. Like 18 years old, like I really like saw myself doing that. But as time grew on, it just wasn't my thing. Like this makes sense. I don't have to sell Benz47 anymore.
We'll see it. We'll see it.
All right.
We'll see it, man. We'll see it. Like you said, man, no excuses, man. You just I feel like you just don't want to put it out there, but I feel like it needs to be heard. Like the type of music you make can help somebody for real. And what justice is it doing? What if that's the thing that blow you up? What if that's the thing that bring the bag home, bro? You get another Benz.
I'd be pissed.
And another Benz. Why would you be pissed? You shoot your own videos.
Because this shit is no effort, bro. When I make music, it is effortless. I do nothing.
Then maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
I would be saltier than a bitch if I blew up off music.
But maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
I'd be thankful. But like, fuck.
It doesn't mean that's all you have to do though, bro. Like,
yeah. I mean, bro, music is on the very back end of shit.
There's this goddamn T4 might know his name, bro. He had dropped a song on MySpace a long time ago, and he like changed the sound of like house music or something, and then he disappeared, and then his music got leaked, and he's about to perform for the first time ever at like Coachella, and like everybody's hyped. I forgot the dude's name.
That's like I probably know him, but the storyline right now is not ready.
I don't even listen to house music.
It's probably like some new shit that I'm aware of. Because honestly, I was on MySpace. Like I'm old enough to have been on MySpace.
I was on MySpace too.
I was a jit. Like,
my playlist was fire.
Yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting I'm older than y'all.
My themes were fire too.
So
you only 4 years old.
We gonna probably have to check this comment that Benz just said that he don't listen to house music, man. I gotta ask you. Listen.
I like it, but am I gonna hop in a whip and fucking play it? No.
Bro, but listen, let me ask the question, man.
I dance to it.
I gotta ask.
I listen to it at the disco.
See, that's where I was going. What's up with you and your love for the silent disco, bro? What started it, bro? What did you meet? Did you meet your first love at a silent disco? Like,
All right, first of all,
my man's
I
love.
did
Listen,
not meet my
listen,
first love.
I want to
I've already
say
booed the fuck up.
it's at least 2. It might be 3 nights that
Marty
I've
with
been
my
out
love.
with Benz
Marty
has
lit.
been at silent disco, bro. I had a great time. Don't get it twisted. But what's up with it, bro? Like, what's up with your love for it?
All right, so I never really went out like after high school. Even when I turned 21, I didn't do that shit. I'm not into bars, bro. I do not like the bar scene. I don't like the way people navigate in the bar scene. I don't like the corny like interactions in bars. Disco, bro. I remember the first time me and T4 went. We smoked some weed, and then we walked in there. Everything made sense. Everything. I just instantly fell in love with the fact that you have headphones on. Everybody's got headphones on. You don't have to talk to nobody, but y'all are still vibing. You know what I mean? I made like really good memories out there. But at the end of the day, though, y'all motherfuckers got a lot of my money. That's why I don't go out no more. I'm in the house. I'm working. I'm chilling. But I mean, I really enjoyed the time. But golly, I spent a lot of money.
I gotta teach Benz how to order at the bar.
I know now. I don't even order at the bar. I do that shit before I go out.
Yeah, that's you're supposed to start off that way, and then you just got to know how to order. Like I said, you get a double shot. You don't order a single shot ever. Double shot.
Of course.
Double shot for sure.
Of course.
And like personally, me, I like to get my bang for my buck. I like to just drink straight, because when you drinking with like soda or whatever you may choose to do with, you got to process that too. I'd rather that liquor just.
No, I can't. I'll throw the fuck up. I need orange juice.
Oof.
If I like, listen, I can drink tequila all day, but I need a chaser. I cannot sit there and sip that shit. I don't like. You different if you can do that. I'm scared of you. See,
I could drink. No cap.
and surprisingly enough, like I really love Coca-Cola, but I just don't like it with alcohol. Like I really love Coca-Cola. I just don't. It don't taste good to me.
What kind of Coca-Cola specifically do you like?
That motherfucking original.
Well, not
McDonald's fountain
go.
Coca-Cola mother.
This man. We went to the corner store. We was at a show and we went to the corner store and he was like, "Bro, they don't have a fountain drink, bro. I don't want nothing."
Dead ass.
So then I was like, I'm like, okay. I was like, "Hey, bro, you see that store over there? I bet they got it."
No, he did.
He was like, "Do you know?" And I was like, "No, I don't know. I just feel it in myself, bro. Do you
and
trust
it was
me?"
there.
I was like, "I'll walk with you."
It was there.
They didn't have the Andy Caps hot fries, but I think you. What did you get?
I just got a crunchy hot fries.
Hey, man, we made something shake.
No, they did. But
One
listen,
out of two.
the difference is crazy. I mean, there's levels to this shit. Canned Coke at the absolute no. Bottle Coke at the absolute fucking bottom. I hate bottled Coke. Plastic bottle Coke. I don't even know why they make it.
So you go in plastic bottle, glass bottle.
No. Plastic, can, American glass, Mexican glass.
Where's the American glass? I've never had an American glass Coke. I've only had
meaning
Mexican
American
Coke.
Ingredients Coke?
I've only had the glass Mexican. I've
All
never
right,
seen
well, let me
one
tell
that
you,
said made in America.
American Coke has the corn syrup and shit.
America's
Coke it's got corn syrup, and then the Mexican's Coke it's got the cane sugar, and then at the all-time motherfucking pinnacle of
Hey,
Coca.
fuck high fructose
Hold on,
corn syrup.
time out, bro. This is like the climax of it. At the pinnacle, y'all ready for this?
Duval County, baby.
At the pinnacle.
What's at the top? Hello.
At the pinnacle of all Cokes, you either have the Chipotle fountain Coke coming in strong. If you make that fucking face,
Doesn't Chipotle just have a Coca-Cola freestyle machine?
no, let me tell you, Freestyle's ass too. But Chipotle, no, they have the separate fountains. But Chipotle's fountain Coke, McDonald's fountain Coke.
The fact that you put Chipotle before McDonald's is a sin.
No, it's not, because they're very neck to neck. You know, I'm saying these are first place. They coexist with one another.
Big dog.
Don't do me like that.
Listen. I highly advise you don't even drink soda, but if you are going to drink Coca-Cola,
Know how to do it or don't do it at all.
McDonald's has the best Coca-Cola, bro. Like, and I hate to put McDonald's out there, but Chipotle, bro.
You have the fucking McDonald's at.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a Moe's man. So like,
hell, fucking
Chipotle cool, bro, but Moe's they got way more toppings, bro, and I get the bowl.
Yo,
so like, I like to have all the toppings.
Moe's is ass, bro. The steak tastes low grade as fuck. The rice.
When the last time you had the steak? They redid it.
I don't give a fuck if they had to redo it to begin with. That's how you know that shit was shit.
You might be right, but
no, I know I'm right. Gang.
I still stand on my shit.
Someone that eats good food will defend it. They don't say, "Oh, you might be right."
I will tell you, I went to
I'll
Moe's.
go tooth and nail for Chipotle, bro.
I went to Moe's in the town center one time and I had a bad experience, and I kind of don't eat there no more.
Bro, the Moe's in Town Center sign is fucking falling off.
I might need to get on Chipotle shit. Maybe. I'd rather eat at a local restaurant for real.
I'm saying though,
You don't eat at no local restaurants? What local restaurants you eat at?
like taco wise. I already told you A1A Burrito Works in St. Augustine.
Well, you've told me, but you didn't tell.
I told him how to order it.
Yeah,
remember
on the
That's what I'm saying.
On the fraud forecast.
All right, so A1A Burrito Works.
That boy said you can't get the order unless you subscribe to the Patreon.
Exactly. You can't get Ben's secret menu face.
The Patreon not even up yet.
Don't give them the secret.
All right.
Actually, that's
No.
smart. Just tell them the restaurant.
But local restaurants like
A1A
in Jacksonville,
Burrito
bro,
Works.
nothing.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I was fucking with the Pink Soul in Bay Meadows. They had good jerk chicken.
Ooh,
But
they
went out of business. They went out of business though.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't even know.
well, listen, I can tell you where to go. You go to Spices on Rogero Road. That's like Roger O, Rogero, Rogero Road.
Okay.
Spices is gonna get you right.
What is Spices though?
It's Caribbean cafe.
Okay. Oh, that's what Benny was talking about.
Listen, it's Jamaican.
Yeah, Benny was talking about Spices.
Listen, it's all the way there.
Okay.
All the way there. You get you a beef patty.
Beef patty.
Spicy or mild, your choice.
Spicy or mild, your
I think
choice.
they also have a jerk chicken patty.
Jerk chicken.
Maybe even a shrimp patty. Hello. But on top of that, you got to get the cocoa bread. And you got to eat the cocoa bread with the beef patty. Okay. After that, you're going to have to get an island punch mixed with the lemonade.
Duh.
And then after that, depending on your choice of protein, you could get the oxtails. Ooh, hello. There we go with a little slip up. You could get the jerk chicken.
Duh.
You could get the curry chicken. Hello. You could get the shrimp.
Duh.
I just get like those things right there.
Duval County, baby.
Oh, the curry goat. You get the curry goat. Listen, I'm just gonna tell you whatever you want in Spices, bro, they're gonna get you right. Then they got the fried plantains, they got the cabbage.
I was just about to say I have PTSD with Caribbean food at this point. Nah. The grill in Atlanta. Honestly,
Oh, what happened?
When
we selling out on Atlanta?
the grill
Duval County, baby.
in Atlanta, you were the worst whitewashed food establishment that my Caucasian eyes has ever seen. You charged me and my friends $75. I paid $90. You took my $20 as a tip. You do not split checks. You offered canned Coke as a refreshment and do not offer free refills. Your mac and cheese tastes like yogurt with a bunch of bullshit, and you make it $12 to $15. I don't remember exactly, ladies and gentlemen. You smiled in my face and robbed me. You leave me brokenhearted, and now forever.
I'm sorry, I had to mute Benz. He's trying to get me canceled by disrespecting people a little too far. He had a bad experience. We would love the opportunity for you to have us again. We'll come out there and film an experience.
Hell no, we ain't filming no experience.
Don't worry about what he's saying.
Film these nuts.
He'll cut that bit right back in time. But yeah, man. Ben, this has been a pleasure, man. This has been an up and down podcast. We have moved on. Shout out to Benz for changing the ISO as we all seen. Shout out to T4 for charging the battery and swapping it out. Thanks. We've done what we can, and we're going to continue to do what we can because we're going to do it for
Duval County, baby.
Big faux shit. Shout out to Benz47. The end is near.
It's been Benz47, 47 Films. The end is near, and you watching Forecast. We tuning out, man.